Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. I gotta put these back in the pool. I gotta put them back. You know why there's no knock-knock jokes about America? Because freedom rings. Believe it or not, we had rain last night. Again. Again, Willa. Again. It never ends. What are you chewing on there, little buddy? Oh, you found a pork chop bone. Woo! Check it out. Completed some stairs yesterday. Not that you cared. You actually just jumped off of that right over there. You get down there, Wiener? Can you get down there? Are you stuck? It's not that far. It's not that far to jump. It's not. Look, Willow'll help you. She'll push you. Goodness. Look at her. Oh, goodness. Woo! Little parkour. And now we need to get some dirt in here, which I don't know how that'll go because we got some diggers. Big time. Good morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. Yep, we're just trying to clean up, make things look a little more presentable. You know, we bought this place and there were some things we needed to improve on, and I think we've done a great job, and I appreciate all your guys' suggestions too, man. It's been extremely helpful. Those of you that have made improvements to your house and shared with Hummingbird, shared with us what worked best for you. It's actually worked out great. So I haven't had to make those mistakes. I just get to listen and learn from you guys. Just little things. Just little things. Yeah, not big things. Just little. Had a long night garden. Long night garden the farm from the backyard. Yep. Nothing else new. Today I think we're getting some 4x4. No. What are they called? 2x6s. Nowhere near a 4x4. Shh. Goodness, hang on a minute. Today we're gonna get some 2x6s and we're gonna build a platform right here as tall as that one. So that way we kind of have the lower one, the taller one, the lower one. And we're only gonna come out 4 boards, and that'll give Miss Ray something to sit some plants and things like that on. So we'll see. We'll see. Everything needs to be mowed, but I'm really trying to wait till about Thursday, maybe even Friday to mow, but late Thursday, so that way we can have a nice clean cut before the family comes over for the 4th and we blow stuff up. I'm just excited because last year we were in a drought, like a true dry season. And fireworks were pretty sketchy. We had to do them over there. We also didn't have the dozer here yet. So if we shot off fireworks, we had to be really careful about where they went and yeah, how dry it was. I'm happy this year though that we can just shoot them off because we've had all this rain. So everything's pretty wet. Let's go check on the cows because like I've told you guys, we do have a mama leaning on go, ready to launch a calf. Let's see if we had any early risers this AM. See anything yet? So in case you missed yesterday's video, we had one of our I don't know what she's called. She's an Easter egger, but she laid a blue egg, and it was her first one yesterday, so that was pretty stinking cool. By the way, we thought we had 3 well summers, but this is not a well summer. Definitely not a well summer. Well summers lay brown eggs, and that white color you see on the side of her beak, those are technically where they call them their ears. But yeah, that indicates egg color, so she can't be a well summer. So I don't know, some kind of leghorn? I'm not really sure. Yep, that's what it is. Man, we got to clean this up. It got wet in here the other day. I'm gonna have to actually, this straight up reeks. Which, by the way, putting those fly traps in your coop, you don't put them where you don't want flies. You put them just outside where you don't want flies. But we've had so much water and moisture that we kind of just had to set those up and get some flies trapped, because it's a fly trap. Ideally, you want to put those fly traps just outside or around your coop, not in it, because it attracts flies. Literally, the powder you put in them is a fly attractant. So if you don't want flies in your coop, don't put them things in your coop. You know what I'm saying? Like hang them around, like nearby, like my dad does, that kind of thing. But I know I'm breaking my own rule. Seems a little counterproductive, talking about a rule I just broke, but I'm being for reals. Well, let's go see what the creek looks like. Hey, the door's open. That was awesome. Half the time I can't get it open, the other half the time it opens by itself. I can't wait to check on Gloria and Fiona, see how they're doing in there. Hopefully they're in there. They may have just decided to jump the fence after eating everything. Oh man. Come on, you can do it. There we go. There we go. Wow. Hang on. Is there anything in there? I put a couple cattle cubes in there. So I don't know how long they last in the water though. Let's get it out. See what's in there, if anything. I see a crawdaddy. I see one. Woo! Actively trying to pinch. Not happy. Man, it's crazy. If you guys have ever seen one, like a mom, a female, there'll be babies all over this thing. Like a crazy amount. It's pretty gross, actually. It's not gross, it's just like, oh my goodness. Though it's a lot. Ready? I don't want to throw him because the water's not very deep. It's kind of mean. There it is. They camouflage so well. It's pretty crazy. Woo! Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna see if we can get some hot dogs today or something to put in here. So, but I am gonna toss this down in there. Well, do I? I don't know, it's kind of silly, isn't it? I tossed it back out there. It's empty. We'll see who the dumb ones are. We gotta get something a little better to put in there. I've got some garlic brats that are from our pig. They're just not very good. They're garlic, man. I mean, a lot of garlic. And I'm just not a fan, so we talked about putting those in here. I know it may seem like a waste, but listen, we ate that pig because she was not nice at all, okay? We are thoroughly enjoying the cheddar brats, the jalapeno brats, the chorizo brats. Some of the bacon, she was kind of a, well, she was a porker. What else? Pork chops, we've had pork chops. You just have to cut the inch of fat off the side. But regardless, I'm trying to catch crawdads. Might as well put a little bratwurst in there. I've been feeding them to the dog. Does that make her feel better? Anyway. Trying to see, there they are. Hey girls. Hey girls. What we're doing? Hmm? Oh, careful. Doing all right? Glory. Still plenty to eat in there. Plenty. They'll let us know when they're ready to come out, because they'll stand at the top in the corner by the other cows and moo like they're missing out. Then we just open the gate and let them go back in. I do need to make sure that their water's topped off, because they drink a lot and the pigs aren't used to that, so we got to make sure there's plenty in there. There's no pig food today. I'm sorry, there's none today. Lo siento. Yep. So when I moved the cows in here yesterday, they actually had, even though Fiona flipped one of the pigs, they actually had some like 20% cubes. I'm mad now. But yeah, that's a lot of protein for them, so we don't want to do that. The reason they're mad is because I went over there and put the hose in the water trough and then walked away, so now they're pretty hot and bothered at me, but I got to fill that trough. You guys can hear that, right? Man, you know something's loud when Goose walks off. Yeah, there was about 12 pounds of cubes used to get the cows in here yesterday, and these four had a few of them. So we just want to be really careful, because if we get Izzy too big, we got to put her on a diet. We don't want Lady growing too big as well. They're not happy. I believe he'd jump out of there if he could do it. They'll get some feed, I promise, but I'm not going to do it until tonight. It's just, the pigs, especially the females, they can blow up so quick. And I know Izzy wasn't even down there, but just trust me, okay? I'm doing what's right, what's best for the animals. They do not need it. There's plenty of things to eat. We've had a lot of water. We got rain last night. That brings grubs to the top. They eat like birds do. When it rains and everything comes to the top, they eat worms and grubs. There's also a fair amount of vegetation in there. They're so loud. But yeah, we can't risk it, especially with Izzy being a pet. Beautiful. Wow. Man, I want that tree down so bad. That would definitely be one of the tallest ones I brought down, and I got a feeling it's going to touch the fence when it does come down. Hey, look at them stairs. That looks pretty good though. Tipsy. Who's that? Taters? Woo! Bunny. Come here. Come on. Come, cow. There we go. They are a long ways away, guys. A couple weeks ago, we could not see this far. What you think, bub? What you think? Good morning. Junebug. They're all so slim right now. That's just summer. Remember, they don't walk to one spot and stand and eat hay all day. They've got 33 acres to walk around on, so like we got a couple of buddies. A couple of them being buddies there. What's his problem? Where's Phineas? There he is. Come on, brother. Woo! Still waiting on honey too. What's up, buddy? There they are, Honey and Allie and the donkeys. That's funny. Come on. Well, come get it. Come, cow. All right. Of course, Gloria and Fiona over there chomping at the bit. Wondering where their cut is. Good morning. Everybody's looking good and healthy. Good and healthy. Mom says, hey man, don't be stingy. Bring him over here. Lily, what's doing? What's you doing? You're looking slim and trim and, ooh, actually you're looking kind of rotund right here. That's okay, we all got a little something there. Lucy, you making us a baby? Not today. I'm sorry. Woo. Woo. Glory. Glory. Woo. Come, cow. Come on. They look pretty content, so I'm gonna leave them be. I was gonna put some cubes down here, but like I said yesterday, yeah, they've had, Glory and Fiona have had plenty to eat or they'd be all over me. But these pigs, they're just spoiled rotten. Izzy's not even in there. But if I put cubes on the ground, those cows will definitely come down. And yesterday, Fiona taught Pork or Chop, whichever one you want to say, a lesson and flipped him with her horn. And the first time it's kind of funny and it's a learning lesson. The second time, dumping cubes on the ground knowing it's going to happen is irresponsible, and I'm just not going to do it. So those girls are fine, or they'd be all over me. They'd be bawling at the fence at their other cows getting cubes, so they're okay. But right now we need to drive through here because we did get some 60-mile-an-hour winds the other day, and I actually haven't checked the fence since we did, but I just want to make sure nothing's down. Plus, it's just gorgeous back here. Back here with the weed killer again. Knock some of this down. Or our friends at Ironcraft are sending us a bush hog. A smooth top. It's kind of a lighter duty, but I say lighter duty, it's made for, 2-inch trees. That's hardly light duty. That's what you get when you work with Ironcraft. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you soon. Man, one thing that's cool that we've seen out here that I haven't seen like ever in my life is chipmunks. Now they're fast. I mean, in my experience, the 2 or 3 that I've seen since we've been out here, you get about a split second and then they're gone because they're so small. I mean, they're around here anyway. They're like a large mouse, like a field, not even a field rat or a field mouse. I've never seen them before. I mean, I don't know, maybe when I was a kid, but I don't recall just seeing them. Like I literally now can just look over in the dirt pile or a brush pile and I'll see one. About to get wild, folks. The dozer is going to change the way it looks from about right here in. You're going to be able to see the house from right here. You're going to be able to see that back gate from right here. It's going to be something impressive. I am excited. I'm just ready. It's like you get Glory and Fiona out yesterday and they're walking across that hill and they're just chowing down on the grass. And I know it's better for them. I planted it. I know what it is. It's not just vegetation. And you know, when you've got 40 acres and you're only running a dozen head or so, like we've got 13 head of cattle right now. Blue and the baby, I don't know, like Sky, I don't know that you really count them as, you know, a full grown head that needs an acre. But we've got 33 acres and 11 full grown cows, if that makes sense. And the rule of thumb is, well, technically because we moved the cow, hang on, let me backtrack. Because we moved Glory and Fiona, technically, fix that door again today. 13 and 20 is 33, raise 4 makes 37. So technically we've got 11 head on 37 acres. But I'm well aware that there is some acreage out here that they don't grow nothing. Like you can't even walk through it, let alone put a cow on it. So it is what it is. Yeah, I had to jump out while it was moving because these two were on my tail, and I haven't had too many issues with the donkeys getting out, but like when they get out, like they're not as easy to pull back in. The cows are kind of herd animals and they kind of follow the leader kind of thing, but it's like it's always easier to move one, or it's always easier to move 2 cows than 1 cow in my opinion. But you get a donkey out, dude, they'll just put on a track show, man. They'll make you earn your steps that day.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
What in the world's going on now? It's been a few hours. It's warm. Oh, and by the way, I made a run to Lowe's, and while I was at Lowe's shopping for flowers, Ray called me in a panic because she saw a huge black snake slither from under the coop into the pasture. Ain't trying to find out what kind of snake it was. Well, listen, this is kind of confusing because holy cow, look at the size of the egg on that. It's the fake one, you nerds. Doggone it. You little stinkers. Who did that? That got me good. I legit thought that blue egg was a huge egg. Doggone it. All right, well. Whew. So I mentioned the snake because a lot of you guys, it kind of confuses me. And howdy everybody, I appreciate it. It's been a few hours. I appreciate your thoughts and your comments and things like that. But a lot of you guys, it really confuses me because you'll tell me my cows are skinny and they need more grass. And then I start knocking down trees, and you guys talk about how when we lived on the 20 acres, we didn't have any trees, and all we did was complain about not having trees. So now we got 40 acres with too many trees, and you're confused about why we're knocking them down. Well, we're not knocking them all down. I've said many times we're leaving 100 feet off the road, which means 100 feet by 500 feet. And then in the 8-acre pasture, there's 100 feet by 750 feet, which is the equivalent of about 4 acres of trees between the two pastures. Just hear me out. We got to have some hay. We got to have some grass. It's time. Okay. If anybody was under the delusion that we were going to be able to run cows as this place looked when we bought it for life, you were wrong, way wrong. Okay. It's just not possible. But I do have some good news on another front. Speaking of hay. Okay. We're probably going to go ahead and buy a couple bales. Just to make sure that at least the mamas have everything they need. But we're watching our cows really close, guys, and I'm giving them more cubes than they need. I'm giving them 1.5 bags a day. It's worth it. That's, let's see, $15 a day times 30 is about $300 or $400. If I bought hay enough to feed them for a month, it would be like $900. So I'd rather just buy more cubes than we need and then let them eat whatever's out there. So that hay is meant to replace grass and forage when it's winter. It's not meant to replace grass and forage. And if we put hay out there, they'll eat it and they'll eat the cubes, and I'll have fat longhorns all year round. And I'm not trying to like overfeed them, if that makes sense. So on a healthy front, our cows are doing very well. Okay. We have some very wise people with longhorns that watch our channel and tell us and let us know where they're at and what their condition looks like and things like that. That was gross. Every time, you guys ever, this is squirrel. When a fly lands on me, every single time I'm like, where did that fly land before it landed on me? Because there's a lot of cows in the woods. On another note, you guys have been asking us to do this for years because we haven't had one for years. But we've decided to officially open up a P.O. box again. So for the first time, and I do believe, I think I canceled it almost 2 years ago, we have a P.O. box. Now what this is for, some of you guys have sent us some beautiful ear tags, and you had to send them to my mom and dad for the cattle. You had to send them to my mom and dad's P.O. box. One of you guys made us a beautiful clock with Maximus on it. I need to show you guys that. And that, it's not for you to just send us stuff. No, it is. It's for you guys. Okay. It's for you guys because you love us and you think, man, it'd be cool if Chad and Ray had a sign on their chicken coop that said butt nuggets served here. Okay. Send it. I'll hang it. I'll do it. I'll cover the whole daggum coop. I don't even care what color it was. I told Ray that when she bought it. I don't care what color it is. Because at that time we knew that we were going to do a P.O. box, even though it's been a few months. And I was like, might have signs all over that thing. Just whatever that looks like. Okay. It's not an obligation. It's just a way for you to like connect with us a little bit. Some of you guys know when the boy's birthday is. Heck, Christmas cards. I just like Christmas cards. Now listen, I'm gonna have a long talk with you, okay? We're a long ways from Christmas. It's July, but we're a long ways. I realize that, but my favorite thing is not glitter. I can't stand glitter. And some of y'all love glitter. Like you have a problem, you like glitter so much. I'll never forget the first year we had a P.O. box and a YouTube channel. I opened a card in my lap, sitting outside the P.O. box, and a gallon of glitter fell out of this card. And then there was just this sweet little signature from this lady saying, Merry Christmas. I was like, thanks. There's still glitter in that truck. I traded it shortly after that. No, I'm just kidding. Well, listen, guys, I appreciate you hanging out, watching whatever we do. Another reason about the snake, that's why we're going to doze, so the snakes don't have as much cover. Because you got to think of it like this. I've never seen a snake right out there in the middle of the field where Fiona and Glory were yesterday. You know why? Because it's 200 feet from a fence and cover. They'll die. They ain't going to try it. Now they might try it going after a mouse, but they know the mice are underneath the coop. They know the mice are underneath the lean-to. But if I take the forest back away from the house, fewer ticks, fewer critters, fewer snakes, all that stuff, man. It all subsides when you do that. All right. As always, man, when I sign off, I sincerely mean it, okay? I'm not just signing off. I literally look around, and I'm so thankful you guys are here. I got some trash to pick up before the 4th. Don't judge me. or I'll name it after you and pin it to the top. I truly do love and appreciate every single one of you guys, man. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces. See you guys tomorrow.